this is Geosomnia. I also go by K in the K-pop community. This is gonna be my Dreamcatcher binder tour. For this video, I'm gonna be focusing only on the Korean Photocard albums, plus a little bit of the Japanese Photocard albums, but that's only gonna be really in prequel. If you're interested in any of the items that I use, such as like the Photocard sleeves, the binder pages, I'm gonna be linking that down in the description. Let's start with the first binder. So the first album is gonna be their Nightmare album. I'm lucky enough to have OT7 for this, thankfully. Took a lot to get there. I think I've only finished it in the last couple months, but I'm so glad to see it all filled out. The next one is gonna be Fall Asleep in the Mirror. I think it's one of the prettiest card sets, like for the back of the photo cards. I loved how they did kind of like a zodiac looking tarot card. Next one is gonna be a prequel. For this section, I have the Korean and Japanese photo cards, just for continuity, I guess, but this is the album, along with E.T. Escape the Era, that I have the most missing photo cards from. They're just not high priority on my list right now, especially with all the new merchandise and photo cards that keep on coming out. So I'll just go back and collect those later, but I made sure to get Dami and Jiu's prequel sets all filled out, and then I'll slowly start working on the other members. Next we have Escape the Era. I'm missing Xian's full set, unfortunately, but I'm trying to work on getting those. I'm gonna go, but I'm not sure when it will go through. Next is Alone in the City. I'm gonna be honest, it's not one of my favorite eras. They do have cute photo cards, but probably not one of my go-to eras if I had to look back, just visually. Next is gonna be the end of Nightmare. I'm missing one photo card from this set, you know, not counting the fan sign photo card of Dami, but just one from the album. Next is Creative Dream. You can probably tell from the other albums and for the future albums I'm going to show. I put the website that held the pre-order benefit in the middle slot between the Jiu and Dami POBs that I have, but for Creative Dream I actually forgot to do that, so that's something that I'm going to have to fix later on. So the next album that's going to come up is the Tree of Language era. The Tree of Language album is actually the first of a trilogy. I think I have a soft spot for it because it was the era that I bought my first albums for Dreamcatcher and started this collection journey. For the Jiu and Dami MMT fan sign winner photo cards, I usually don't have them in the binder. I only put them in the binder for the video, but they're usually in these one-touch cases that are on my display shelf. If you're not in the community or you don't know anything about Dreamcatcher pricing, those are probably one of the rarest photo cards and probably one of the most sought after sets. The second binder starts with the second album out of the trilogy. This is the Dystopia Lose Myself era. I'm still working on collecting Kayan's cover page for this era. I was originally planning not to do OT7 for the cover pages just because they're kind of a hassle to find and trade and ship. But when I looked through my other albums, for some reason, I was like, well, I'm collecting OT7 for all the other album inserts, so why am I leaving an exception for the cover pages? So I was lucky enough to find the ones I was missing, but now I just need to find Kayan. For the POB with fans, I'm still waiting on that to arrive, but it should be shipping soon, and then these fillers will be replaced with the actual photo card. This era also has Concept Zone. I think this is something that they should keep on doing. I know they stopped after Road to Utopia, but it was a really cool POB that I liked. I also have Dami's, it's like a winner fan signed film strip. It's also signed on the back, but I'm going to be blocking that out because I just don't want people to steal it, sorry. The next is going to be Road to Utopia. This is actually the era where I went from an OT7 pre-order benefit collector down to Jiu and Dami. For this era, they had a lot of POB websites coming out back to back to back with new unique sets, and it just got too stressful and taxing to try to keep up with OT7. I want to give a quick shout out to my dear Taylor for helping me create these binder filler inserts. They really make the Photocard binder come together, so thank you so much. Love you. For Road to Utopia, this is the only era album-wise that I have an OT7 set for pre-order benefits. So I still have the Lucky Draw pre-order benefits set for OT7, and I'm not going to get rid of them because I think I'm just too stubborn. It took me so long to collect them all, so they're just staying right here. And I like the feel of the Lucky Draw photo cards because they're thicker than usual photo cards. I think that's because they're from an IRL event, so people had to go to this vending machine area and they kind of came out like arcade point cards, if that makes sense. I don't know if most people have that around, but I think it was thick so it could withstand all that trauma from moving through the machine and being dumped into, you know, the metal box below. The third binder starts off with Summer Holiday. I wasn't that big of a fan of the Summer Holiday photo cards, but I knew I really wanted Jiu in that, you know, white shirt, brown dress from the music video, and luckily there was like 2 pre-order benefits that had that, you know, same look to it. Next and final arrow that we're going to be going through is the Apocalypse Save Us, which is the first album of a trilogy. Their second of this trilogy is going to be coming out in October. Super excited for that. This is the album that has their first solo songs in it, which was awesome to see in person. I went to 2 of their concerts when they were in their USA tour, and it was really fun seeing the members dancing to Sue's No Dot. I am missing a few things, such as like Yuhyun's solo CD and Dami's Lucky Draw Soundwave photo card, the one where she has that bunny filter on. I feel like with Dreamcatcher, if any of the members use like an animal themed filter for the photo cards, it immediately bumps up the value of them like significantly, such as like Octo-U or like Cat Kayan. But I can't complain. Bunny Dami is so freaking cute. I need to get it. I'll find it one day. If there's anything you think I can improve on, please leave it down in the comments and I'll take that feedback for my next video. Thank you all for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Have a great day.